Every single day, McDonald's serves over 69 million people worldwide. That is nearly the population of an entire country being served food every 24 hours. It operates more than 40,000 locations across over 100 countries and generates over $25 billion in annual revenue. When you include franchising, real estate, and global supply chains, the system becomes even larger, with total system-wide sales exceeding $100 billion per year. Now imagine that entire system gets taken over by someone who built his empire on something completely different. Attention, MrBeast. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how that one move could turn fast food into entertainment, reshape how brands interact with customers, and potentially create one of the most powerful real-world content ecosystems ever built. Because this wouldn't just be a business acquisition, it would be a complete reinvention of how physical businesses operate. Right now, McDonald's runs on consistency. Every store is designed to deliver the same experience, whether you're in New York, London, or Tokyo. That consistency is what allows the company to scale globally and maintain predictable margins. On average, a single McDonald's location can generate between $2 and $3 million in annual revenue, depending on location and traffic. MrBeast operates in the opposite way. His content thrives on unpredictability and spectacle. His videos regularly generate 50 to 100 million views, and some exceed 150 million. At that level, a single video can generate millions of dollars in ad revenue alone, not including sponsorships and brand deals. If he were to acquire McDonald's, whether through a massive partnership or a theoretical buyout estimated between $150 and $200 billion, the entire model would shift, because McDonald's would stop being just a restaurant chain. It would become a content engine. The first major change would be how locations are used. Instead of simply serving food, select McDonald's locations would become high-production content hubs. These flagship stores could host large-scale challenges, giveaways, and events designed specifically for video. Imagine walking into a McDonald's and seeing a live challenge where someone is competing to win $10,000, or a random customer being handed a car on camera, or a store being transformed into a massive game arena where participants compete for life-changing prizes. Those moments do not just exist in that building, they reach tens of millions of people online. From a financial standpoint, this creates an entirely new layer of monetization. Right now, McDonald's earns primarily through food sales and franchising, but under MrBeast, content becomes just as valuable as the product itself. A single viral video filmed inside a McDonald's could generate anywhere from $1 to $5 million in ad revenue and sponsorships, depending on view count and brand integration. Multiply that across dozens or even hundreds of locations globally, and you now have a content-driven revenue stream layered on top of an already massive food business. Now combine that with physical sales. Customers are no longer just buying food, they are buying into an experience. Limited time menu items tied directly to videos could drive massive demand. For example, a last person to leave wins meal or a $10,000 challenge box could sell out instantly due to hype alone. This creates urgency, and urgency drives revenue. From a numbers perspective, this could significantly increase average transaction size. The typical fast food purchase might range from $8 to $12, but when you add exclusive items, merchandise, and experience-based purchases, that number could rise to $15, $20, or even $30 per visit in high-engagement locations. Merchandise becomes another major driver. MrBeast has already proven he can sell products at scale through Feastables and other ventures. Integrating merchandise into McDonald's locations would create a hybrid retail model where customers are not just eating, but also buying limited edition drops tied to viral moments. These products could sell out in minutes, especially when tied to content. This creates a powerful feedback loop that most companies cannot replicate. Content drives attention. Attention drives traffic. Traffic drives revenue. Revenue funds even bigger content. And because McDonald's already has global infrastructure, this system scales almost instantly. But the impact goes beyond marketing. Customer behavior changes. People no longer visit McDonald's just because they are hungry. They go because something might happen. A giveaway, a challenge, a viral moment. That unpredictability becomes part of the value. At the same time, this model introduces challenges. Scaling entertainment is not the same as scaling food. McDonald's success depends on efficiency and consistency. Content depends on uniqueness and excitement. Balancing those two systems would require a hybrid approach. Not every location can be a content hub. Instead, the system would likely evolve into tiers. Flagship locations in major cities would handle large-scale productions, while smaller locations integrate lighter experiences such as limited promotions or interactive features. Franchise owners would also play a role. Since many McDonald's locations are independently operated, changes to the business model would require alignment across thousands of owners. Some would embrace the shift, while others might resist operational disruption. At the same time, competitors would be forced to respond. Brands like Burger King, Wendy's, and other global chains would need to adapt. Some might attempt to replicate the model, but they would lack the one thing that makes this work: built-in attention. MrBeast does not need to spend billions on advertising. He already has the audience, and that audience is one of the most valuable assets in the modern economy. This model could extend far beyond fast food. If successful, it could be applied to retail stores, entertainment venues, and even service-based businesses. Any environment where customers can become participants can be transformed into content. That represents a fundamental shift in how companies operate. Instead of focusing only on efficiency, they focus on engagement, and engagement drives everything else. Now fast forward 5 years. Technology improves. Content production becomes faster and more scalable. Live streaming integrates directly into physical locations. You could have simultaneous challenges happening across multiple countries at the same time. Global giveaways, real-time participation from millions of viewers. At that point, McDonald's is no longer just a restaurant chain. It is a global content platform. And that platform connects millions of people through shared experiences. But this also introduces new risks. If everything becomes content, the line between real experiences and performance begins to blur. Customers begin expecting constant entertainment, and maintaining that level of excitement becomes increasingly difficult. Costs increase. grows, operational complexity rises, and sustaining viral momentum over time becomes a challenge. Still, the upside is enormous because if executed correctly, this becomes one of the most powerful consumer ecosystems ever built. A system where content drives commerce and commerce fuels content. That is the real shift, because if MrBeast ever bought McDonald's, he would not just be running a restaurant chain. He would be running one of the largest real-world content networks on the planet. And if you made it this far, you already understand that this is bigger than fast food. So if you want more breakdowns like this, real companies, real numbers, and what they could become, make sure to subscribe and let me know what you want to see next, because the next one might completely change how you see another industry.